Good morning, man. I hope that you are doing well. Right over my shoulders, the famed Westlake Baptist Church softball field, a place where a lot of softball and baseball has been played. And a couple Monday nights ago, I got to watch one of my favorite sporting events, and that's the Home Run Derby. Any kid that grew up playing baseball, you always went out into the backyard or found a place and you would grab typically a wiffle ball and you play home run derby. See, who could hit the most and who could hit it the furthest. And what that ultimately means is that now baseball is into the second half of the season. And that means some teams have some really important decisions to make. Are they going to be a buyer or are they going to be a seller at the trade deadline, which is actually the end of this month? Do they want to make a run for the World Series, or do they want to try to give up on this year and play and get better players for next year? One of the greatest players right now is a guy by the name of Shohei Ohtani, plays for the Los Angeles Angels. And the Angels are going to have a really important decision to make. Do they spend an incredible amount of money and re-sign Ohtani and try to keep this generational talent in their organization? Or do they go ahead and try to trade him away and get 5 or 6 really good players back in the trade and make themselves better, for next year and maybe in the years to come? It really comes down to this for the owner of the Angels. Do I want to do what's best for me, or do I want to do what's best for the team? This reminds us of what Paul talks about there in Philippians chapter 2, when he says, let us esteem or think more highly of others than we think of ourselves. Part of the Christian life is not asking what's best for me, but rather what can I use, or how can I use what God has given me to glorify Him by serving others. And so as we go throughout this week, I want to encourage you. Let's play the long game. Let's make sure that we are doing what's best for others instead of ourselves. Have a great week.